You think Santa Claus is about toys and cookies. Think again. In Red 1, the world's worst threats are coming for the North Pole. Want to know why? Stay tuned. This story will blow your mind. Hit subscribe now and get ready for a holiday action adventure like no other. The movie begins with a boy named Jack, who is spending Christmas at his uncle's house. During the festivities, Jack steals a key from his uncle and opens a locked room in front of his friends. Inside, they find it filled with presents. Jack tells his friends that Santa Claus isn't real and that it's actually the parents who buy the gifts. His friends give him candy, showing that he had made a bet to prove Santa isn't real. And he won. Jack's uncle later scolds him, explaining that belief in Santa brings joy to children. But Jack insists that Santa is just a myth and doesn't actually deliver presents. His uncle reminds him that Santa doesn't give gifts to naughty children, but Jack remains unconvinced. 30 years later, Jack has grown up. He's seen stealing coffee and a newspaper on the street. It's revealed that Jack is now a con artist and skilled hacker who works for whoever pays him. He sabotages a tech company by causing a fire and steals an employee's ID card to gain access to their database. After successfully stealing data, he walks away proudly. Meanwhile, the real Santa is celebrating Christmas in a mall with children, accompanied by his bodyguard, Cal. Cal is frustrated with adults who misbehave and steal. When Santa leaves, Cal coordinates security. On the way, Santa tells Cal he'll miss him, hinting that Cal plans to retire. They arrive at a secret location where reindeer and Santa's sleigh are kept. Santa and Cal take off into the sky, escorted by fighter jets, heading towards Santa's magical realm. Back at home, Jack decrypts the stolen data coordinates to Santa's magical world. He sends it to his client and receives his payment. Meanwhile, Santa enters his realm through a portal filled with magical creatures and preparations for Christmas. His wife and a large bear named Garcia help him. Garcia is Cal's backup when Cal is away. In Santa's room, Cal announces his resignation, citing his frustration with how adults are increasingly becoming naughty, which could one day make the whole world indifferent to children's happiness. Santa encourages him to stay, but Cal insists on leaving after one final mission. Elsewhere in the Arctic, a group breaches the invisible wall protecting Santa's world. Cal notices something is wrong and discovers that Santa has disappeared. He chases a decoy car, but realizes too late it's a diversion. Santa was kidnapped via plane. Cal contacts Zoe, leader of a global mythical being surveillance organization. She confirms the breach and informs Cal that Jack is the hacker responsible and wanted by authorities. They agree to work together to catch him. The next day, Jack gets a call from his ex-wife asking him to pick up their son, Dylan, from school. Dylan has been in trouble for hacking the school system to fake absences. Jack advises him to avoid leaving evidence. Dylan invites Jack to a guitar performance, but Jack refuses, claiming he's busy. Later, Jack is ambushed by soldiers with strange weapons that freeze people on contact. He escapes, but is eventually captured by Zoe, who knocks him out. At her organization's HQ, she shows him proof of the mythical world's existence, including a fire-breathing horse and a headless man. Jack is terrified, but still denies knowing who hired him. Garcia is brought in to intimidate Jack. Under pressure, Jack reveals the location of the intermediary who gave him the job. They attach a tracking device to him. Santa, meanwhile, is imprisoned by the woman who kidnapped him. She reveals her plan to punish naughty children using Santa's magic, which she extracts with a special device. Cal and Jack travel to the intermediary, Ted. Ted warns them that the client is dangerous and refuses to say her name out loud. Jack foolishly says the name Grella, alerting her to their location. Grella possesses Ted's body briefly to threaten them. Then she sends 3 ice monsters after them. Cal defeats one of the monsters by removing the carrot from its face, which disassembles it. Jack tricks and destroys another. Cal saves Jack from the third. Meanwhile, Grella sends out a magical orb intended to trap naughty children. But something goes wrong. Cal, suspecting Grella may have partnered with Krampus, Santa's estranged brother, decides to visit him. Zoe warns it's risky, as Krampus is Santa's arch-nemesis. Cal and Jack enter Krampus's dark, dangerous realm. Jack steals a gold coin, triggering monsters who imprison them. Cal scolds Jack, urging him to change his ways. They're brought to Krampus, who is hosting a party. Cal asks if he's working with Grella. Krampus denies it and reveals Grella plans to use a magic orb he once gave her as a gift. If a naughty person touches it, they'll be trapped inside forever. Krampus won't let them leave unless Cal beats him in a slapping contest. With Jack's help, Cal uses his magic device to win. They escape. Back on Earth, Jack finds a gift addressed to him containing a magic orb. Dylan, who also received an orb, unknowingly activates it and gets trapped. Jack voluntarily follows to rescue his son. Inside the orb, Jack confesses his failures. When both he and Dylan admit their mistakes and vow to change, the orbs break, freeing them. Cal and Zoe arrive and confirm Jack's identity. Jack warns that Grella has mass-produced orbs to eliminate all naughty children. They find Garcia and the rest of Santa's team imprisoned and free them. Grella tries to escape on Santa's sleigh loaded with the orbs. Cal and Jack chase her. Jack frees the reindeer, causing the sleigh to crash. Santa is rescued and revived. Grella appears in her monstrous true form. Just as she's about to attack, Krampus arrives, fires magic at her, and she gets trapped in one of her own orbs. Santa thanks Krampus and hurries to deliver gifts. He invites Jack and Dylan to join him. As they fly across the globe, delivering presents, Cal announces he's canceling his retirement and will continue working with Santa. Santa hints that Jack will be his new assistant. The movie ends with Santa and his team heading back to the magical realm after a successful Christmas mission. Subscribe now. New horror and action movie recaps every week. Don't miss the next one.